Welcome everyone to the Watchlist, your virtual weekly TV guide right here in the Latiners Network, ready to go over all the shows, documentaries, etc., released on streaming over the past week. Give you best recommendations or non-recommendations, as the case may be, and of course, at the end of the show, letting you know what's dropping next week, so you too can create your very own watch list. Joining as always is Senor Jaime, aka Chewy, aka Fantasy Football Non-Existent, or have a Fantasy Football Excommunicado at this point of the season. It
This
is what it
point,
is.
and whole season,
Yeah,
losers lounge, baby. Let's go.
fair enough. The lounge is open for business, and Chewy is knee deep in 2-for-1s at the
Sad,
losers lounge.
sad year.
For the
Jesus
rest of us,
Christ.
football is still going on, at least for the next few weeks. Anyway, let's see how that goes. But that's actually not a big week and not a big next week either. It's kind of a slow time of the year. Everybody had a good Thanksgiving, turkeys, mashed potatoes, naps, football, etc., etc.
Leftovers.
Leftovers, the huge, as you say, this time of year. But let's get to it. Again, this won't be much to discuss at all. We first start with Apple Plus. Let's go with Prehistoric Planet, kind of it's kind of those nature style shows, of course, but now with the heavy use of high quality CGI to portray the world of the prehistoric times and dinosaurs and creatures of the day. This is, we know what this is, not original, but Apple gives a much better production than we've seen in the past. They got deep pockets. I enjoyed it. It's cool, it's interesting, it's nice to look at. I recommend it. Chewy.
Yeah, I mean they have Loki narrating, which is kind of
That's
cool.
true. That's right, Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, that's right.
Which is funny enough. I just rewatched Loki the series, so it's like nice transition between one to the other.
There you go.
Uh, this one deals. Previous versions were on dinosaur. This was actually on Ice Age creatures, and it was kind of funny. I'm watching it with my son. He's like, "Hey, they made ice live action Ice Age."
Oh,
I
that's
was like,
right.
"Oh shit, the same characters. We got the woolly mammoth, we got the
Yeah.
saber tooth, we got the giant sloth, those squirrel creatures." I was like, "Oh shit, how funny! Yeah, it is live action."
Ice Age
Um,
number 20. I forgot what number they're on.
Yeah,
I've seen them.
I lost track. There's so many, but whatever. They keep going around. Someone's watching it, whatever.
Of
So
course.
if you watch that, you definitely watch this. Enjoyable. So since creatures you don't see every day, right? It's not zoo animals. It's not
Exactly.
current. These are obviously animals that don't exist for the most part anymore.
Right, well, obviously. Next one, HBO Max. It's Florida, man. Season 2 is kind of an anthology comedy series based off, I guess, stories that are strange and interesting, ridiculous
Stories,
stories.
crimes,
Crimes,
weird happenings, and
right.
highly Fort Myers, Pines, whatever.
They use that here in Florida. I didn't see season 1, so I didn't get into season 2. So I kind of speak of its quality. Chewy, your thoughts on the second season so far?
I haven't got around to watching it
Oh,
yet.
well then never mind then. What
I,
they
I may
what
not. I
it's
may
out there.
not. Like I
Yeah.
said, there's other things I was watching and stuff and catching up on. So,
Did you see
uh,
season 1? I
yeah, I
assume you
did
did.
see season
Okay.
one. It was. I was like I said, it was funny. It's interesting
Okay.
recreation of events. But I mean, this is just weird people to begin with that they're portraying. I mean, they're not normal to say the least.
This is kind of your classic leave on the background kind of show. That's what it seems like to me. Anyway, but whatever. All right, fair enough. Next two is a returning seasons here. Final seasons. Let's start with first on Peacock, Bel Air, and it's fourth, right? Fourth and final season. Show
Correct.
that surprised us in terms of the quality. We weren't expecting quality of an interesting take from the comedic series of Will Smith back in the '90s. Yeah, listen, season 4 came out, dropping 3 episodes. I think it's weekly release. It's enjoyable. I've enjoyed the show. It's consistent. I was bothered and kind of taken aback by the main action taken by, of course, the main characters and then Carlton and Will
Yeah.
on this one. I think they were just kind of set up the show, and I thought 4 years into it, and he's still acting like a kid from Philly when he's not. It's kind of weird, and his brother getting involved in that action. It just that really bothered the shit. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't like that. That's something you see season 1. That said, for what it's worth, it's still an enjoyable show, still well done, and we're going to finish it hopefully if it ends up finishing strong. But it's like I should always people recommend if you're not a fan of the original show, because really you have to watch the original show to watch this at all. It's
No,
not the
no, I mean,
same.
there's no, there's
It's
no,
not the
there's
same.
no. The only connection is just the setup, right? A
The setup
kid
and the
from
names,
Philly.
right? Yeah,
Uh, questionable background potentially, and obviously rich family out in Beverly Hills. That's the only connection. That's it.
Exactly. So, but yeah, so I still enjoy it nonetheless, despite those decisions made. Chew, your thoughts so far in season 4?
No, I agreed. I mean, I kind of forgot about what happened in season three, so I was like, I had to go back and remind myself or look at the recaps and kind of see where they left off, right? But so there's a bit of a jump, and they skip over some things. This is the final season, this is senior year, so they're kind of focusing on that more than anything else, and what their potential path forward is. I enjoy it. It's a good show for Peacock, and again, last season, so keep watching it.
Yeah, and it has a good, nice. I think is it Marlon Wayans in this one.
Yeah, he plays the father.
The
Yeah,
father, he's actually
Will's
pretty good.
father.
Yeah, doing like a serious role in this one. He's actually pretty good in this one. I like him a lot in this one.
Hmm.
The next one, the beginning of final season as well,
Hey
is
man, he,
Stranger
he he will always be
Things.
Homie the Clown, dude. Come on.
He's a no, that's the wrong Wayans.
What do you mean?
That's
Oh, it's David Wayans. I'm
Damon
so
Wayans. Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, he was also in Living Color Show. Whatever.
Come on, dude. Homie, don't play that, dude.
Whoopsie.
But season 5, Stranger Things, returning, long awaited, of course, final season, dropping 4 episodes now. This is a volume 1, I guess, what being referred to. We got volume 2 on Christmas, and of course, the actual finale episode on New Year's Day or Eve, whatever.
New Year's Eve. Yes.
New Year's Eve. Of course, I mean, I loved that. Season 4 was great. That was probably the best season for me. So they dropped this 4 episodes. I heard a couple crashes. Went down on Netflix. We were trying to watch it at the same time, and a lot of viewership. Obviously, it's probably its most well-known and popular show.
By
Not
far, I
yeah,
mean,
by far, not his best show,
yeah,
but definitely the most popular show. I think 10 years. Looking at the dates, like 10 years almost since this started. So it's crazy to see this kid's like look the way it look and kind of grow up
yeah.
before our eyes. Literally grow up before our eyes.
It grew up in 10 years, but only grew up 4 or 5 years in the show.
Yeah, exactly. But they look a lot older. But it's interesting. We got a little fake Harry Potter looking guy. I think Will. But yeah, either way. So
The sorcerer.
11, the gang are back. So Chew, your thoughts on volume 1 of Stranger Things season 5?
I'm sorry, you're asking me?
Yeah. Your thoughts.
No, man, dude. I mean, love the show. Absolutely love this show. This is, I think when we first started this, we were unsure what we were going to get, and how much fantasy and reality and nostalgia, right? It had that 80s look and felt literally, it looked like an 80s show, right? The graininess of the intro, the music, the styles of that era, which obviously we kind of that's where we cut our teeth as young ones as well, and doing some of the same things, and looking at the costumes and stuff at that time. And this just gives me more, right? I mean, it builds on each successive season. It's built on and built on, gotten better and better and better. And I really, really, I mean, love this show, man. It's just, there's so much to love about it. So many characters. The bad guy, or he's been pulling the strings this whole time, and just kind of giving us a bigger. It's getting bigger and bigger every season, right? Sometimes seasons peak out, and then they go through a downturn after they peak. But this one's just been building and building and building. To their credit, right? They've written a story that light on plot holes, light on lazy writing, but good on action and in character development, and showing them literally, we've seen them grown, but they're growing as characters in this show as well. Which as you complained with Bel Air, where this guy's still acting the same 4 years later. I don't think what the word about these characters acting the same, right? Physically, emotionally, but as actors as well. They've grown when they started as little kids, and now they're young adults, right? And grown before our eyes. But overall, I mean, this is just giving us the action, giving us the oh shit moments. Even though we only got 4 episodes, and the twists and turns that you don't see coming, right? Because you really don't know, because everything, they don't really lay out or leave things out where you kind of know where this is going. I mean, with the individual episodes, right? You kind of, hopefully at the end, you kind of have an idea of, the good guys are going to win. Maybe, who knows, whatever. But they've been able to integrate things that you're like, oh crap, oh shit, and even some of the jump scares as well. And there's moments where it's fairly graphic, and by any stretch. I mean, no one is safe, literally. So great stuff, man. I can't wait to see volume two, and then obviously the finale.
Yeah, it's building up nicely. It's a slow start, but expected to kind of get us back into the world as most shows do, coming off seasons like that. And they're great, giving us a huge surprise. Won't spoil anything for those who haven't watched it that you probably have seen it. And if you it's a show list, I always tell people when you get Netflix, one of the first shows you should think about is Stranger Things, right? For sure. The show everyone should be watching. It's a fun show. Now again, not the best show, but definitely the most fun show. It's
Well,
consistent.
it was
You know,
one that definitely put it on. Obviously, Netflix started as a movie renting business, right? And slowly morphed. And I think this show kind of established at the height of where everyone was getting into the streaming game. This is kind of what set them apart from everyone else. This type of show that brought water cooler talk to streaming, and really became pop culture, royalty in a sense. Like I said, 10 years of Stranger Things, yet only 5 seasons. So
yeah, no, every 2 years, I guess, average, which is normal in between seasons. But yeah, this show, and I think what was the House of Cards was the other one that popped up around the same time, which really
well,
changed the
yeah,
game
but
in
how
terms
House
of.
of Cards suffered from the
I
Kevin
mean, no,
Spacey
it did, but in terms of just
uh,
the initial release and
shenanigans,
yeah, of course,
accusations, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, obviously it wasn't as good at the end, but ultimately it did bring the new version of television into the fold, right? With Stranger
Yes,
Things and
yes,
House of Cards, right? Those are the two shows
yes.
that really launched Netflix for what it was. Listen, it's great. It's must watch as far as I'm concerned. And listen, Sarah Connor is back. That's reason enough to watch season 5. So, Linda Hampton got to eat too, and she's eating here, so good for her. But no, it's a great start. I'm super excited for December to roll around to see the last 4 episodes. But yeah, that said, yeah, on the watch list, it should be in everyone's watch list. So that's it for the week. Again, not a lot, but some good quality there. Next week, again, a small week, of course, not a big one. 4 shows dropping. First on the 21st, we got Playing Gracie Darling, this Australian kind of mystery show.
Hmm.
Some potentially some supernatural elements to it. We got on the 4th, we got Fugue State, 1986, a Colombian show. Colombians, baby. Support our
Dale.
brethren, based on the true story, a massacre that happened around that time. And then the 4th, we got Lena Headey, of course, from Game of Thrones, Cersei fame, coming up with a Western show called The Abandons.
Hmm.
And we got Spartacus coming back on a sequel, not sequel, I guess, a spin-off or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
House of Usher on coming
soft
up on
soft
the 5th.
reboot,
Oh,
soft
was
reboot.
a reboot? Okay, fair enough. Of
Well,
course,
because the season's technically finished, right? And so what they've done is this is kind of it's hard to it's weird what they call this. It's an alternative continuation, right?
this
Well,
is what
yeah,
this is going back to the well. Is what this is. This is AMC. This is the Walking Dead version, of course, on Stars, right? It's like, all right, well, we got nothing. Bring back Spartacus, right? What the hell? So
well, it is stars, dude. What do you
let's
expect?
let's be honest about what it is, and that's fine as long as it's good,
I
whatever,
mean,
right? So
Stars is known for Outlander
well, that's true. They
and
have Outlander, which
yeah,
which
right.
they've dragged on for a long time.
Well, there's still it's
Uh,
still it's still one more
and it's
season of
still only
Outlander next year,
right.
so it's
Oh,
not over yet. But
and the prequel that came out, right? Isn't the prequel or something like that?
yeah, Blood of My
Yeah.
Blood. Yes, that's
So
right
yeah,
this
I get
year.
going
Yeah,
back to
I
the well,
believe
man.
you sat through that panel.
That's the pan out. I caught bits and pieces. I wasn't even paying attention, but that said, yeah, go back to the well. Dude. It is what it is, man. AMC can do it. Stars can do it too. What the hell, right? So that said, again, not a big week next week, but that said, we'll come back and let you know. At least these are 4 original shows coming out, new seasons, brand new shows. So we'll talk about those, of course, every Sunday. I'll still be watching football. Chewy may not. I don't know. We'll see. But that said,
I
we
can
get this.
honestly say, as soon as my fantasy season's done, and
It's a wrap.
honestly, our Commanders were done weeks ago, and probably a lot further back than my fantasy team. My interest in football is non-existent
It's
at the
waiting.
moment.
I understand, but that's
The only football I'm watching is the real football, dude, and not this handball crap.
Chewy's
Bull-
ruining the ending of the show. The watch
I
list.
forgot also December
Yeah,
5th on Friday, World Cup draws live, I think Friday afternoon. So
fair
we'll
enough.
see
Okay.
we'll see where they end up and what their path to glory will be for next year.
The path to disappointment, as we
Oh,
all
stop
know.
it, dude. Stop it.
Just
Stop it.
saying this. It won't be Stranger Things season 5, dude.
God
That's sad.
It'll be
We'll
better.
we'll
It'll
see you
be
guys
better.
next Sunday. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you guys